Hi and hello, I'm Swifto, and welcome to the show. This is the second part of my Shantae gameplay series where we will be playing Risky's Revenge. This is the second one, although there was kind of one that came before it. I'll talk more about that later, but that was never properly released. This is Risky's Revenge, which I think, I looked quickly on Wikipedia and apparently it came out in 2010. I actually thought it came out much later than that, but it came out first on the DSi, 2010. This is the 2014 Windows version, and I'll just start a new game here. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. And yeah, there we go. This opening bit always reminds me of the Mario Kart game on the Game Boy Advance, going through the clouds. And as you can see from the graphics, it's very much inspired by Game Boy Advance graphics. Well, actually, it was a DS game, so I suppose it's slightly better, but phew, life is if genies hard work. Ever since I ran Risky Boots out of town, every monster in Sequinland wants to battle. Well, holding back now won't help any. Gonna have to air 'em till it hurts. So pretty much like the first game, you're controlling Shantae, the half-genie hero, and whipping things with her hair, which seems very dangerous and seems like she might get brain damage or something later on in life, but who am I to question the logic of a video game? Damn these scarecrows. They're not very bright, are they? That was pretty easy. Yeah, I've still got the moves. Nice jiggle animation there. Not that I noticed. That's our lighthouse house where she lives in the house place. That was a stupid sentence, never mind. We got the egg. Excellent. So basically, this game, a sequel to the first one on the Game Boy Color, pretty much same thing as before. Risky Boots, the evil pirate queen, you won't let me go past, is trying to take over Sequinland or whatever. Hiya, Shantae. I'm off to see your uncle's show. Want to go with? Huh? The relic on Expo is today. Yes. Yeah. Sky and Wrench flew over this morning just to see it. Oh my gosh, Sky's egg. I left it in the sun. I left it sunning in the bay. Don't move a muscle. I hope you appreciate my brilliant voice acting there. Deliberately doing bull, just my normal voice, really dull and boring. Oh wait, I got the egg already. What the fuck am I playing at? I already have the egg. Can't you smell me? Damn seagulls. Got the egg, let's go. Pew. It smells like grandma. I'm sure that's normal. You're the worst egg setter ever. Don't blame me when Sky finds out. For some reason I can't get this game to play on full screen, so I'm going to have to crop this later on. But that won't bother you, I suppose, if it's already cropped while you're watching. The relic hunters are known worldwide for their unusual discoveries. I hope to see something truly amazing today. Yeah, whatever. Oh boy, today's the Relic Hunters Expo. Fussy old explorers always find the weirdest stuff from the old world. I always pre-register. Fair enough. Can't be arsed talking to you. I think the Shantae games are sort of, I'm not entirely sure, but just a theory that they're set in the future after a post-apocalyptic thing must have happened, because all the stuff from the old world always looks like modern stuff, or like steampunk and stuff. Anyway, I'm grasping the white crystal firmly in my hand, and I duck for several seconds at what appears to be a coming cliff face until blah blah blah. Pest! You're late. It's your sworn duty to protect this town against criminal element. Against criminal elements, is this? Aren't you a grump? I'm guessing training week was a bust. Total disaster. My warbird hatchlings literally flew the coop. All besides wrench here. Speaking of which, do you have my egg? No, I do not. Very funny. Fork him over. Okay. So did you take good care of him? Spoiled him rotten. Oh, I see what you did there. You better have. Oops, it's time. Time? With my emptied bowls replaced in the treasure, I was able to... Can't be arsed reading all this. This goes on for quite a while. I might skip ahead, actually. Incredible, huge bowls. Such bravery. As usual, we kick off the festivities, fuck that word, by cracking open a fossilized treasure and offer the content up for auction. This year's mysterious object appears to be encased in solid stone, but feels quite hollow. Shall I smash it open? Yeah, do it. Clap, clap, clap. Then let the festival begin. Oh, what's that? It looks like an oil lamp. Yes, whatever. I'm just going to skip all this. I can't be arsed reading all of it. We'll be here all day. Jesus. 7 minutes into the game already and we've barely played any of it. So here she comes, taking the lamp. You've got to find it again, which is part of the quest. One of the things about this game is that I was going to say about this game is I played through the first game and I thought it was really good, and then I saw this one and Pirate's Curse on GOG. They were on sale, because of course they were, and I bought this and I was really enjoying it, and I thought it was better than the first one, and then I realised just how short this game is. It's really, really short. Like, I was just starting to get into it and then all of a sudden it's finished. So, although it's a great looking game and it's really fun and has a great sense of humour, I'm glad I got it on sale because it's really a tiny little short game. You basically have to get free magical stones or something, and then that's it. I was kind of surprised that was all the game was, but it's a decent little fun game. It's not exactly challenging at all, to be honest with you. But this is the first boss where we're supposed to not get hit like that. You pretty much just whip the barrels and it blows up eventually. And as I was saying earlier, there was going to be another Shantae game before this on the Game Boy Advance, which would have been a sequel to the first one. And as far as I know, that game, well, it was never finished. And as far as I know, no beta version of the game has ever been released. Although I have seen videos of it, so who knows? Maybe one day in the future we might actually get to play it, but that would be cool since I'm a massive fan of the Shantae games. But this is pretty much the second one, excluding the Game Boy Advance game. Not bad. You've learned a thing or two since our last duel, but no matter. With this lap, I finally got the means to cross Secret Land for all good. For all. I read that wrong. I'm crap at reading. I'm always getting things wrong. Oh, that was a nasty thing to do. She's abandoned that one. Nice coconut tree. Sorry for the jump cut there. I got interrupted whilst recording, and several days have actually passed since I last played this game. But basically, you didn't miss much. The mayor was pretty much saying, "Oh, to hell with half genies. If you can't do your job of looking after Scuttle Town, then you're fired, missy." And this is the save place where you save things. But I don't need to do that right now because I saved a game. So, because it's been a couple of days now, I'm trying to remember what I've already told you. I've told you about the cancelled Game Boy Advance game, didn't I? And that this was originally on the DSi, I think? Yeah. Anyway, this is Scuttle Town. You can buy things at the shop here, such as potions, magic potions to fill up your magic. Oh, a map, that might be handy. Yeah, let's buy a map, as well as various things that do things, like these sort of weapons, fireball, pikeball. We don't have enough, but if you had money you could buy them, which will help you to get rid of enemies. And there's no baths in this game like in the first Shantae game. You got the bathhouse where you could replenish your health. No, they got rid of that. But this is a pretty cool idea, where you can go on these platforms and it takes you to different parts of the level. Kind of like that. I have seen it before, a couple of games. I think Crash Bandicoot did it, one of the Crash Bandicoot games, and definitely remember seeing it in Donkey Kong Country. But anyway, we have to go and find Rotty Tops, who thankfully, unlike the first game, we don't have to do an annoying race with her. That was one of my least favourite parts of the original game, because it took me ages to do that race. Really frustrating. But we need to find her to locate one of the magic seals. We need to get 3 of the magic seals to get the lamp back or something, I can't remember. Off Risky Boots, who's stolen the lamp. And I really like the music in this section. What I quite like about the Shantae games, well, this one and the one before it, you don't get like the traditional levels as you would like a sort of 2D platformer. It's just like, well, as I said in my gameplay of the first game kind of goes round in a cylinder, so you can go from one place right round. So it's almost like a 2D open world, kind of. Although later games, they changed that to be more sort of standard level-ish type things that you get, like you'd normally get. Here we've just been in the lilac fields, and now we're in the forest. Tangle Forest. Alright, where is Rotty Tops? I think it's this way. She'll basically give you a dog, which you have to give to someone who cooks a meal, which will allow you to go into the first dungeon. Nope, it's not this way. And one of the reasons why I really like the Shantae games is like the dungeons are very reminiscent to the sort of 2D Metroid games, and I really enjoy the Metroid games. A big fan of Metroid, but this is like a teleport, a warp station thing. So we've unlocked that, so we can teleport here. Where's the map? Oops, I keep pressing the wrong button. Yeah. I don't think we can teleport anywhere at the moment because we need to unlock the other warp stations. But in theory, you can do that. Right, I might skip ahead actually to where I've got rotty tops, because it's a bit of a tangled maze, this tangled forest. See what I did there? Right, so I've got the wee dug off rotty tops and gave it to the cook, who will now give me a tasty meal that I can give to the Squid Baron, and we can start the first dungeon. Yes, very nice wee kitchen you've got here. Very Moorish, whatever. You got the tasty meal. And something I didn't realise the first time I was playing this game, I was just messing about, and you can actually kill the puppy, which was a bit of a shock the first time I saw it, and she's none the wiser. That's kind of sad. Kind of wish I didn't kill the puppy now, but it's just a little funny touch that they've added to the game, and that's one of the reasons why I really like the Shantae games. They've got a great sense of humour to them, and we're about to meet one of my favourite characters, the Squid Baron, who is the first dungeon boss, and he reappears again and in the other Shantae games after this one. What is that heavenly smell? Great snap! Is that a tasty meal? Hurry up and bring it inside. So here we go. You're the delivery boy? It's about time you got here. I put my order in hours ago. I'm famished. I ain't no boy, lad. Whatever, so long as you brought tasty meal. Hand it over. Man, that hit the spot. What do I owe you? I'm looking for magic seal, and I heard you have it. Yo! Ahem, okay. Look, no need to get worked up, right? Let's both be reasonable. Can we be reasonable? Sigh, I guess. Okay then. Dine and ditch. And so now we're on to the first... Oh yeah, that guy is so dead. So now we're on to the first dungeon here. And if you're familiar with the 2D Metroid games, this will look very familiar. Obviously you don't have a gun, you have the weird hair whip thing. But the layout and just this sort of general sort of style very much reminds me of the Game Boy Advance versions of Metroid, like Zero Mission and Fusion, stuff like that. But it's great fun. I mean, like I said, I'm a big fan of the Metroid games, and obviously this having some sort of Metroid Castlevania-ish inspiration, along with the sense of humour and just the colourful style of it, obviously appeals to me very much. My only complaint with this game is, as I've already said, it is extremely short. I mean, like I said, you get the free magic seals, and then that's it, the game's over. But you do get the transformations, I guess, which is an interesting part of the game. Oh shit, My sentences are not working anymore. Might need to retune my brain. What was I trying to say? Yeah, the transformations, shit, I got hit, can be used like as part of the puzzle solving elements of the dungeons. And you get various forms. The first one is the monkey, just like the first game. I don't think I actually showed you any of the transformations in the first game, so I might just skip ahead to where I've got the transformation, just so I can show you what it looks like in this game. And I think I've pretty much said everything I want to say about the game now. Great game, just really it's just too short. But the game that comes after this improves upon that. Shit, we lost the key. There we go. Nice, you got key. Not A. Yeah, you got a key. Why do I keep reading things wrong? It's because I'm reading aloud. It messes me up. And because I'm recording. I'm playing a game. I'm full of excuses. This video has gone on extremely long, so I might have to end it here, but I'm just going to skip ahead one more time just to show you, just to demonstrate the transformations. And we're back, and I finally have the monkey transformation power, which I got from a person who looked remarkably similar to Shantae, presumably another genie, and I'm actually at the boss part here now. I've skipped ahead quite a bit, but first I'll just show you what the transformation's like. In the first game, you sort of, you press select and you got a sort of little mini game that you had to do the correct dances. It was kind of frustrating, but in this game they sort of simplified it. I'm playing with an Xbox controller here, so you just hold down the Y button and it cycles through her dance moves, and then once you get onto the right one, she transforms. And now she's in monkey form, which means she can jump higher and she can climb walls. I'll just show you what that's like, just to demonstrate. Just go down here. Don't know why she has the goofy eyes there when she transforms, but never mind. See, she can hang onto the walls, can climb up, and yeah. So just thought I'd show you that. Anyway, we're on to the boss. Big bad boss man. Wasn't really going to show you this in this gameplay video because I think I've went on far too long already, but why not? So you managed to solve my labyrinth, but it won't do any good. My magic seal is staying right here. Me and my babies are ready to tussle. He looks very pissed off. Oh shit. I think you're supposed to avoid that. Yeah, and then you get these bits where you have to avoid being hit by his babies. Quite an easy boss, obviously, since it's pretty much the first one. Well, actually it's the second one, isn't it? Oh. But he is like the greatest filler boss of all time, I would say. Stop chucking your babies about. That's abuse, that is. It's not the greatest parent, Squid Baron. I wonder who the mother is. Oh shit. Oh no! I didn't realise. I should have used a potion or something there. Anyway, that's game over. And I think I've showed you enough of the game now to give you an idea of what it's like. Great game, I think. The only problem with it is it's far too short and it's kind of easy. I know I just died there, but that's just because I'm talking and recording at the same time. But it is a really nice game. I just unfortunately can't recommend it at full price because of its shortness, but if you see it in sale on GOG or Steam, then I would recommend it. And we're just falling down there. See the way she's bouncing up and down there? That's another little touch they've added, like a sort of graphical indication of your health. Although you do have the hearts at the top to tell you, but if I was to get hit by an enemy, if I just find one. Oh, I bet there's no way. Oh, here we go. There. And now, see, she's less jumpy because she's had a bit of her health removed. And then gradually, she gets worse and worse. Oh no, she's still going. But once you get like low health, once you get low health, she's like that. She's all bruised and she doesn't look very healthy. Anyway, sorry for rambling on there. Just thought I'd show you that little touch that they've added. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you, well, not see you, but I hope you will see or hear my audio commentary on the next gameplay video, which is The Pirate's Curse, the third Shantae game. And now I will leave you with a few words of wisdom. Never enter a staring contest with a goldfish, because, well, it's a pretty pointless endeavour if you think about it. I mean, they don't have eyelids, you see, so it's not a very good idea. Anyway, now that I've enlightened you with this game and my words of wisdom, all that's left for me now is to say farewell. So I shall now say farewell. Farewell.